What's up, everyone? Welcome to Finance with Tony. I'm Tony. Here we're sharing some ideas about a frugal lifestyle, and I started with videos with observation of my city where I live. I live in Novosibirsk City. It is the capital of Siberia, unofficial capital of Siberia. Novosibirsk has a population of 1.6 million, and on the background you can see the public toilet, and I'll give you the scoop. Sorry, it was I put the cart before the I put the cart before the horses. Sorry. First and foremost, I'll give you the scoop what's going on the embankment of the Ob River. Ob River crossed the Novosibirsk, or split the Novosibirsk area to the left and right sides, and I'll show you the upper side of an embankment of Ob River here in Novosibirsk City. Without further ado, let's hit the road and let's hit the ground running. On the background you can see the toilet. The toilet costs like, I would say, it's probably less than 50 cents, and mostly I would say you can use toilets for free. I mean public toilets, or restaurants and all food street retail obliged to provide toilets for free according to municipal law. So I'll give you a couple of pictures of public infrastructure here in the embankment of Ob River. It has the public workout place. I mean street workout place. I wouldn't I won't take the video too long. Keep the video too long here, because people are exercising at the moment, and I'm not fully sure that they would be pleased to our attention. But anyway, it's the good place for workout, and originally this idea came from the Soviet era or communist era. Also, I'm not really sure that I did mention that today is 85 degrees Fahrenheit, 85 degrees Fahrenheit, and this place is definitely this place is rather have some lack of customers, or I don't know, visitors, because the major part of visitors coming here on weekends. And on the background you can see some, I would say, playground, or I'm not fully I wouldn't be able to name this, but you got the idea. It's attractions for children in different forms, like Goofy by Walt Disney, and so on and so forth. Sort of Siberian version of Disneyland, but I mean, I wouldn't say Disneyland, but it's just small pieces of attraction for visitors. And here's also some children related infrastructure, and also it's a good place for people to take a selfie, or to take some pictures, especially taking into account that Siberia is a part of Russia, and Russian women are pretty and they pretty famous for using Instagram and TikTok and so on and so forth. So here's a bit observation of an upper side of the embankment of Ob River. Also, you can see here some more extreme attractions. And of course, on top of that, all of this infrastructure, generally speaking, in general, are free, but you have to pay for specific attractions if you want. And I mean, if you want to use, if you want to go to the Ferry Wheel, I did the video about I did the video about Ferry Wheel, with Ferry Wheel, and from Ferry Wheel, and the ticket to the Ferry Wheel costs just $4. And here we have some classical stuff like balloons. I'm not fully sure that I have the proper language to translate what it is, but it doesn't need any explanation, I believe. And these cars for children also pretty common thing overall in Novosibirsk City, everywhere. I guess in every park, in every public park, you can find some of them. So definitely a lot of greenery outside, and the vast majority of tourists in Siberia, coming at least in Novosibirsk City, coming from China, especially before pandemic. I would say it has something to do with location. I mean, Novosibirsk Novosibirsk is situated just 1,200 kilometers from Urumqi, China. Basically, you can take a bus and go in from China. So there's a place for recreational meditation, probably. So you can just staring to the river. So let's take it other way. So speaking about culture, I mean about parks culture here in Siberia and maybe in Russia in general, I would say that it's definitely mostly parks using for hanging on with friends. I mean, some of them more oriented on the workouts and sports, like here we have Zailtsovsky Park, but mostly you can here by the way you can also just take a scooter, an electric scooter or bicycle, but generally speaking, this recreational area of the embankment of Ob River, more oriented on the chilling out and relaxing and maybe sunbathing, but I wouldn't say that I've seen many people, but some of them probably can. So on the background you can see sort of piece of graffiti. An example of graffiti here in Novosibirsk City. I did mention graffiti cultures before, and taking into account that mostly you have proper infrastructure designed for like cafes and renting equipment and so on. It seems, I guess, sort of part of Russian mentality when public infrastructure, when or sort of formal vibe intersects and mixed and shaked with the underground, with something that doesn't associate with that doesn't belong to this, definitely doesn't belong to this municipal infrastructure in general. Sorry for a long explanation. On the background you can see the bridge. The bridge, and it's the main reason why this infrastructure exists. And by the way, I did mention that before, but I guess another point, you definitely can navigate here without by using shields and all navigation in general in Russian and in English. So in general, Novosibirsk City, comparing to other metropolitan areas in Russia, Novosibirsk City usually associates with signs, with sort of balance and lifestyle, even though it has a 1.6 million citizens. Novosibirsk это, к сожалению, камера, я снимаю себя. No, hello. Начинающий. Круто. Но я на YouTube снимаю. Про Новосибирск пока. Спасибо большое. Вам тоже. Отличного дня. Суперского. So guys, it was a quick introduction in Russian. Take a look. I guess it's a quite interesting view between two bridges, and actually it was where is it? I just realized it's what was wrong. And I guess let's change the perspective. So no, it would be better. yes, this one would be right perspective. Take a look. I guess it's quite interesting. Usually it's considered as the one bridge, but strictly speaking, it's two bridges, not one actually, but it's considered as one bridge because the second one just subway tunnel that cross the river, and also speaking back to my point, back to my consideration about the difference with other metropolitan areas in Russia. I know some people relocated from Moscow because they thought that Novosibirsk is the better place to raise children, you know, less rat races comparing to Moscow, and more bang for your buck overall at the end of the day. So I guess that would be the main difference. So it's a bit noisy inside. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to subscribe and feel free to press thumb up, and also here's your last piece of Novosibirsk City for today. On the background you can see the left side of the city, and thanks for using Finance with Tony. Here will be more content about personal finance and my frugal lifestyle, but I guess it's worth to better understand the practical aspects around me, and I guess it worth to give you more information about Siberia as well, because it's check out these girls actually on the background with the yellow and purple haircuts. They are amazing, right? Well, I guess it's good point to finish this video. Have an awesome day, guys. Caring and sharing.